Greetings, one and all. I'm Joshua Ryan Dake, back with another unboxing video, and today we have Apple's all-new Apple Watch Ultra 3. Now, this is the first big upgrade to the Apple Watch Ultra since the Apple Watch Ultra 2 a couple years ago. I did buy the Apple Watch Ultra 2 last year when they announced the new space black color with it, and this year I decided to buy the same color and just a different loop with the Alpine loop, and just decided to change it up a bit. And the Apple Watch Ultra is definitely one of my favorite Apple products. I work out a lot, I run, I like to go cycling, I'm outdoors a lot. There's a lot of bike trails around where I live, and it's always nice just to be outside. So, the Apple Watch Ultra, has the battery life where you can work out a lot. And this year we have a little bit more added battery capacity to the Apple Watch Ultra series. So that is always a welcome addition. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed. It's always a great unboxing experience here with the Apple Watch Ultra. So we'll open this up, just like so. So we have Apple Watch. See what we got here. Basically shows you what it's about, features, and general use cases. So that's really nice to have. So put this off to the side. And here we have the case for the Apple Watch Ultra 3, the box for it. See, Ultra 3, black titanium case. And is that cosmic orange? So put that off to the side. And here's my Apple Watch band. Decided to get the Alpine loop in black. So definitely looking forward to trying this out because I didn't have one of these before. I always just went with the usual loop or the sport loop or one of those other ones that they had. I'll put that off to the side. And the attention to detail is just very incredible. So you can definitely see from this that it's definitely geared towards people that love to be outdoors. So always love the unboxing experience for the Apple Watch Ultra. So let's go ahead and open this up here. So, all right. Just like so. And designed by Apple in California. And that's the coordinates for Apple Park in Cupertino, California. Okay, and here we have the charging puck for the Apple Watch Ultra. And once again, it's the braided cable, which is always nice, very durable. Thanks, Apple, for that. And here we have the Apple Watch Ultra 3. And just like so. Really like that space black color. Definitely more stealthy. Just adds a whole nother dimension to the Apple Watch Ultra 3. So we'll put this off to the side for just 1 second. And we'll open up the watch band. So open this up. Just like so. You can see here how to open it up and attach it to the watch. So we'll take this out. And here we are. All right. And we'll go ahead and put this on the watch. All right, so I have the Apple Watch Ultra 3 all set up and ready to go now, and I carried over my Apple Watch Ultra modular face from my previous Apple Watch Ultra. So I really like that black with the red there, and I think it just looks slick. And then the Alpine loop here, I really like this as well. I've never had one before, but I am kind of nervous about this, metal part here. Kind of hitting the watch. I know there were some complaints about that in years past, so definitely gonna have to be careful with this. This will probably be my one when I go out or, something to wear on the weekends, but I also bought the Nike Sport Loop here, and I have a video for that. So if you want to go search my channel, I have a video, reviewing this band as well. I really like the red and the black for that, and I'm a runner as well, so this is probably the band that I'm going to have on it full time. And coupled with the red Apple Watch modular face, it just definitely looks slick. So, but yeah, go check out that video if you'd like to see that and my review of it. So, but the Apple Watch Ultra 3. So for this year, a little bit better battery. And then, we have the OLED screen from the Apple Watch Series 10 and now Series 11. So get better viewing angles from the side, things like that. And then also too, the bezels are a little bit smaller this year. So same form factor, just bigger bezels, or smaller bezels, I should say. So you get kind of that bigger screen feel. And, we have the hypertension alerts for review as well. So like the sleep apnea detection, it, takes data for 30 days and kind of reviews it and lets you know of possible hypertension. But as always, definitely consult with your doctor. And then one thing too I really liked was the satellite connectivity. I said, previously that I work out a lot, I'm outdoors, I run, I cycle, and, even though this has cellular service and I have that enabled, sometimes you don't have cellular service, or you're off the grid, or, you're out with a place where there isn't as good as coverage, or there's no coverage at all, right? Or you're out on, a lake boating and, it's hard to get a signal. And so it's always nice now to finally have that feature, just like on the iPhones, to where, hey, if I don't have that, then I have satellite connectivity to where, hey, I can call emergency services. I can text my relatives or friends and, get help if needed, and, have that connection. So definitely nice to have that feature. And I know that's a feature that's coming to many, watches out there now, but definitely nice to have it. And, for $799, I think this is a steal. I really do. Just having that, just let it connect to the iPhone and work seamlessly with your other Apple products and, the ecosystem and, all the new features that are coming out now. And for $799, when you compare it to others, like from Garmin or some of the others as well, some of those other ones are a little bit more pricier than the Apple Watch Ultra. So, I think that's something to keep in mind as well. So, but yeah, definitely looking forward to, testing this out in the coming days and, kind of going from there. But yeah. And then there's the band. So, alrighty. Well, there it is. The Apple Watch Ultra 3. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Take care.